whole of our communities.
Yn ola, cwestiwn 8, James Evans.
Yeah. Will the First Minister make a statement on the Welsh Government's renewable energy policy?
The war in Ukraine made our energy prices shoot up, and they're still incredibly high, causing a huge amount of suffering across Wales. Now, to avoid this from being our fate in future, it's essential for us to improve our energy security and reduce our dependence on imported energy. Now, with our abundance of natural resources, we're in an ideal position in Wales to ramp up our renewable energy contribution, at the same time address the climate change challenges. So our policy is to scale up renewable energy projects in Wales, including both offshore and onshore, creating valuable jobs and bringing investment to our communities.
First Minister, you mentioned there about onshore wind developments, and communities across Mid Wales feel utterly ignored as our beautiful countryside is being targeted by speculative and often opaque wind farm developers. Many of them, driven by profit, are not anywhere in genuine commitment to sustainability or community development. These massive projects threaten jobs, tourism, and the very character of the landscape across Mid Wales. They do not support environmental benefits or sustainability, because if you actually take into the consideration the transport costs, the impact of construction and the wider grid infrastructure connections, they're actually not as environmentally friendly as wind farms let on that they are. So it's clear, isn't it, First Minister, that these onshore developments are going to damage rural Wales. So isn't it right now that the Welsh Government puts a line under this and bans onshore wind development across Wales in the interest of all those communities who are going to be affected by these proposals?
Well, thanks very much. Let me just make it clear that our Labour government thinks that climate change is real, and it's a serious issue that needs to be addressed. And what we need to do is to make sure that we play our part in addressing that climate issue. Now, what we also know is that by 2050, we expect to see a threefold increase in the amount of electricity used in Wales. How do you propose that we can fix that unless we have continued dependence on people from other countries? You've seen the prices that people are paying today in Wales as a result of our over-dependence on imported energy. Can I just finish? Job creation is key in this sector. And on the weekend, we heard that 15,000 jobs are going to be created as a result of renewable energy. That is not something I'm going to apologise for. It is something I'm going to triumph. It is something that I'm going to be proud of. And I'm going to make sure that the people in Powys have the opportunities to get involved in developing those wind farms, in making sure they have the green skills available to them, and to make sure that we deliver for the people of Wales, because in future, the people of Powys will also need to make a contribution, as the people of the valleys have done for over a century when the coal was there.
Thank you, First Minister. The next item will be the business statement and announcement, and I call on the Trefnydd to make that statement.